Welcome in to Charge. This is part 3. You heard that correctly, part 3, not 6, 3 of Ask Charge Anything. Obviously, you know the drill by now, but on our Facebook group, Charge Running Club, you guys asked us questions and we answered. So today, let's dive in. Let's take a look at some of the questions that you guys had. As you guys know, using my computer for some help, hopping right in. Angie says, for the charge coaches, run coaches, advanced athletes, how do you balance a mental grit, tough it out attitude with the listen to your body mantra? I call this the injury versus, oh, it's just soreness topic. Of course, when you're training for a race, especially one when you're increasing your mileage over the weeks, like a marathon, it's gonna require running on sore legs. Because you'll be running on sore legs, it's gonna be really important here to take all the precautions, such as stretching, icing, taking an Epsom salt bath, all those things that you can do to make sure that the soreness is minimized. Listening to your body is gonna be super key here. The first thing that you can do though is make sure that you're wearing the right shoes for you. That way you can eliminate the question of, I wonder if it's just my shoes. This will help to reduce the chance of injury. But if you notice you're experiencing a pain that feels different, listen to your body and be aware. Okay, let's go into training if you kind of feel a little weird. So let's say you're doing a speed workout and you feel a little tweak in your leg. Be aware of this feeling. If the pain persists, it's gonna be a good idea to stop. If you look at the pain and it just kind of seems like minor soreness or just soreness in general, maybe increase the amount of time that you're doing as a warm-up before hopping into your speed workout. Warming up the body and cooling down the body is gonna be really important here to minimize injury. At the end of the day, just gotta trust your instincts. It's gonna be easier said than done over time. Even people like Angie though, who have run for a long time, you just gotta trust your instincts. And you know what? At the end of the day, go to the doctor if need be, if the pain persists. Gotta love that second opinion. All right, question number 2. Eden asks, question about Apple Watch. If I wear it, do I still have to hold my phone or can I put my phone in my running belt and run hands-free? Look, Ma, no hands. So with Charge on the treadmill, all you need is your Apple Watch running the Charge app. If you're running outside with your Apple Watch, you could put your phone in a running belt and use your watch for a quick look at the distance. During walking breaks, if you want to chat your coach, you can take it out of your running belt and be like, hey, what's up? This is what I'm saying in the chat. Yeah. So yes, Apple Watch with Charge is great. Highly recommend. Question number 3. Oh my gosh, Eden, hello. Nice to see you again. Coaches, is it possible for cadence to be too high/fast? Example, stride length suffers. Is there ever a benefit to bring it down a bit? All right, talking about cadence. Cadence will vary for everyone. Most commonly, optimal cadence for some runners may range from 150 to 190s and elites higher than that, but this will range with people's heights, level of fitness, hip strength, speed, running form, and a ton of other things. We're all so different, and even though there are guidelines for optimal running form, you'll have probably a different cadence than somebody else. Cadence is a good thing to be aware of, but not something that you need to focus on every second during your run. You might go crazy. If you're really unsure of your stride, go to your local running store and see if anyone there is qualified to give you a gait analysis. At the end of the day though, to run your optimal cadence, you need to work on optimizing your running mechanics. Your unique running mechanics is determined by your body. So instead of being hyper-focused on your cadence during a run, check in on your body's form once in a while. For example, make sure your arms are hanging at a relaxed 90-degree angle, swinging at your sides and not across your body. Focus on your foot landing underneath you with every step you take. Gaze about 20 feet or so ahead of you and be aware of your surroundings. Don't look at your feet. Relax your hands. Pretend you're holding an egg that you don't want to break, so nice relaxed fists. Relax your shoulders. With proper running form, ideal cadence will come. Okay, moving on to Christine. Saw a commercial with someone running. How bad is it that I just tried to gauge her pace? Anyone else catch themselves doing the same thing? Oh my gosh, all the time. All right, number 5, Tracy. So Tracy is talking about how she's learned so much over the years. She's had amazing progress. Go Tracy. But she wants to learn more. And you know what? Props to you. All right, so there's so many amazing running books out there. Some of the Charge coaches have talked about this, put a list together. Coach Betsy had some awesome recommendations. What's up, Betsy? So let me give you those right now. Check out the link in the description to all these books, but I'll just mention them shortly. So for technical info, we got the NYRR Complete Book of Running. For happy inspirational running, we have Let Your Mind Run by Dina Castor, A Life Without Limits by Chrissy Wellington, and 26 Marathons by Meb Keflevsky. For a laugh, check out the Incomplete Book of Running by Peter Segal. And for mental toughness and more geeky science, the stuff we like. Check out iAthlete by Josh Mace. Most likely said that last name wrong. Endure by Alex Hutchinson. Living with a Seal, love that one, by Jesse Itzler. And Can't Hurt Me, David Goggins. Again, so many good running books out there though. Those are just a few. All right, and last but not least, what's up, Nick? Good morning, you crazy bunch. Question to all of those who've done a marathon. What is the ideal time for me to get myself to do in a first marathon? Nick, at this time you have run a marathon, but I'm just gonna give some tips to those who are kind of looking to gauge what they should be running their first marathon at, like what pace. For your first marathon, just finishing is such a good goal. If you're a more seasoned runner, have been running for a while and want more of a goal time, there are a lot of online pace prediction calculators that can kind of help you have an idea of what you should be running. A very simple approach, probably overly simplistic. Just keep that disclaimer right there. You could always double your half marathon time and add around 15% or 10 or 15 minutes or so. Be realistic, but also aim high. If you set a dream goal though, it's always really smart to have an A, B, and C goal. For example, if you're targeting a 3:45, maybe that's your A goal. Maybe your B goal, if you can tell in the race it's just like not going super well, is to get a sub 4. Maybe your C goal is just get to that finish line and finish the race. So having those goals ahead of time in your head, maybe even A, B, C, D, depends on your goals, what you're doing, who you are. Also, working with a coach too to get a goal marathon time is probably the best way to do it. Email any of your charge coaches, reach out if you ever kind of want to know a good goal for you based on your current fitness, your past race times, etc. Your first marathon that was a PR, keep that in mind. Any time that you end with is awesome. And also if you have a bad race, you'll probably beat that in your next marathon and then you'll have another PR to celebrate. PRs don't come around that often. With Charge, you get a free week when you download the app. Check out the link in the description. Give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, hitting the big red button below. You guys know the drill. Write in the comments any running questions that you have. Don't forget to join our Charge Running Club on Facebook. And until next time, charge on.